And good morning, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al, having a little morning coffee with you. Let's see, 4:44 in the morning. Took my showers, got dressed. Another wonderful day. And we're doing the tag from Ontario Prepper. It's Ontario Prepper or Ontario Homestead? It's Ontario Homestead. Ontario Prepper is a different guy, sorry. Ontario Homestead. Lord. It's a tag, 10 question tag, which I find really ridiculous. I'm not a prepper. I don't dance as a prepper. I don't sing as a prepper. I'm not a smurf. I'm not a sheeple. Okay? I'm not Hoople's cat. I'm the worst thing in the world at night. I sleep on the couch most of the time because things are getting weird and I don't have the luxury of sleeping in a nice warm bed. Okay? And I will protect my resources and extended family. Okay? Number one, question one. Do you have a 6-month supply of food and water? Not a stinking prepper. Survivalist. Spell it out. Survivalist. Okay? I don't sing, I don't dance, and I don't drink the soda. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that 6 months of food and water. Water's easy. And Ontario Prepper, you don't have a cattle tank. You raise cows, pigs, goats, whatever, and you don't have a water tank. Okay? I'm looking at you right now and I'm wondering, and you don't have a tripod for butchering. Okay? My answer, you got to be kidding. I'm doing a series, Starvation series, should watch it. Too many people does the calorie count. Who formulated the calorie count? Gee, I wonder who. Oh wait, let me show you who headed that program. Okay, aboard. All right, Nazis, the Japanese, and the Italians. Did they win World War II on the calorie count system? No, they got their butts kicked. All right? This is why I'm doing the Starvation series, to explain people. What you get in a daily serving on the package is not really, how can I say it? I'll say in Japanese, kanke with your activities daytime. Okay? Your activities and daytime serving portions are different. And calorie count, that's where its weakness is at. Serving portions and calorie count. This is why I'm using Britain and America's bulk system, okay, because they had earlier attempts at caloric count and they screwed up bad. If you read your history books, I wonder if you could read Ontario Homestead. I don't see a library at your little homestead paradise. Get a library. And two, take the whatever electronics device and tell them, Uncle Alan told me to take your device and slam it against the wall. Here's a book. Read it. All right? If he doesn't read, tell him Uncle Alan's coming over there. And I mean it. Okay? And also, you should be watching my Starvation series. I have to explain this to everybody because everybody's thinking, I could do the calorie count, or I could do MREs, or special food, or I could do this wonderful dance. Let me tell you something, you boneheads. All right? 6 months of water. Think about it very carefully. We're not talking about washing. We're not talking about bathing. We're talking about drinking. That's why they're talking about 6 months of drinking water. And do not give me that stupid LA excuse, We got plenty of swimming pools. Okay, because Uncle Alan's getting upset, and I have a bad heart, and I gotta watch my blood pressure. Okay, you should watch my Starvation series. Question 2. Do you have 6 months basic supplies? Uncle Alan has the basic supplies. I really don't need that much to survive on. Okay? You have to think Uncle Alan's been trained as a Buddhist monk, and I live several years in a Catholic monastery. I don't need that much stuff. And I hear people, I don't have toilet paper. I have a bidet. And if you're strong and mean as Uncle Alan, use a bloody pine cone in Canada, or use a rock or a bone or a corn cob. Grow some balls. Okay? Uncle Alan survives, you die. Number 3, it's a little personal. Are you able to turn away people? Yes. And there's a little hidden question in there. And yes, again, if I can do it without going to prison or moral objections, I will take your wife, and I'll keep your kids as my own, and you will be in turn to process into about anywhere from 70, 80 pounds of prime beef. I have a solution. All right? Your wife will be mine. Your kids will be mine. Your summer sausage. Okay? And I love all people. I will help them out. But if they're stupid, their wife will be mine. Their girlfriend will be mine. Their kids will be mine. Period. Okay? Also, it's not that bad. Are you 25% self-sufficient? Now, this is a good question. And I have to ask everybody who's a homesteader or a gardener, can you produce 500 pounds of food? All right? Really, Ontario Prepper? You're talking to Uncle Al. I have 3 gardens. How many gardens do you have? And most of it's in the snow. And you couldn't butcher your bull. He's probably still around jacking off someplace. Okay? Are you 25% self-sufficient? A lot of you don't glean. A lot of you don't forage. A lot of you don't know how to hunt or trap. A lot of you don't know how to process game, food, meat animals. Okay? You don't have the skills that Uncle Alan does. A lot of you guys, you got certain areas of your field. You're good in electronics, you're good in that one, but you're not a jack of all trades like Uncle Alan. Uncle Alan was brought up to be hard. Okay? So here's my question. Can you, at your homestead, produce 500 pounds of food per person? Okay? That was question 4. Are you 25% self-sufficient? Really? Okay? I live in a nice house. Go look at LA's prepper's house. It's a dollhouse. He lives in a ghetto. I live in a nice, quiet suburb. And I go to the swimming pool and check out the teenage girls. What the hell are you doing? I'm sitting in the cold. I'm gone in the snow. Okay. Power and heating, not a problem. Heating, I got switch on either propane. I have it, whatchamacallit, central air, natural gas. And I do have propane backup, and I also have a backup to that. I have a wood stove, so I'll pop open a window, put in my plywood insert, and I'll run a pipe up through the side of the house, and I'll burn wood. And I have a neighbor who stores about 2.5 cords of wood for me all year round. So I have no problems there. Now, I am working on cooling. It gets 116 down here. That's Fahrenheit in the summer. 116 for 2 months. Roast your nuts. Okay? I'm still working on cooling. I just finished changing a few things, but that's my operational security. And Uncle Alan lives fairly comfortably. A lot of you guys, like, okay, you live in an RV. Medical supplies, only the basics. Uncle Alan's a little rusty on certain medical procedures. I use staples. Because of eyesight, Uncle Alan can't see too well. I can't do the fine stitching. I do sew and I do knit and stuff like that. I just can't do the fine stitching anymore. Okay, let's see. I don't like to use super glue. I have to agree with Hubbles. But I use surgical staples. I use it on my animals. I use it on myself. And I use it on my family, which they find is inhuman. And also I have backup ones that don't need the staple gun and removal. I go back to the old Roman version. And if you ever seen a hog ring, okay, dentistry, still need to work on that. Question number 7. Are you mentally prepared? Let's see, 2 years in a Buddhist monk, a couple years in a monastery, living on bare minimum. What do you think? All right. Uncle Alan prefers company of lovely ladies instead of sleeping on the damn sofa. Okay, so if you have daughters around 18 years old, guard them. Uncle Alan's still kicking. And yes, I have monk training. So humanly desires not necessary. Question 8. Can you discipline your group? I'm a sadist. Have you seen Uncle Al move cows if he's mad? I have a bull twitch. It's a short bull whip. I could kill rattlesnakes with it. That's not a problem. I have several whips. I have a bull whip, I have a twitch, and I have a sandbach. Punishment is fairly easy. Some of my girlfriends don't like it, but like I said, discipline is not a problem. In 1 year, I made staff sergeant. So I know how to discipline with people. I will talk to them, explain what they do, and kick the living shit out of them. All right? Oh, and back to basic power. A lot of you don't know what the fuck you're doing when the power goes out. It's like my stupid niece and her husband, Uncle Alan, the power is out. So, rev up your generator. We don't have on your weirdo survivalist stuff. We're going to the casino and stay at a hotel there. Lord, it's like you call me this and bugging me while I'm trying to restart my batteries and generator. We didn't mean to, Uncle Al. Can you watch our property in 116-degree heat? Did you put in the plug like I asked? Yes, we did, Uncle Al. Take my second backup generator over there so their house don't become an oven and their pets don't die. It's like, are you people stupid out there? Go see that. Well, I'm surrounded by stupid. Okay. Could you live total lockdown for 3 months? No problem. Do you know what I used to do in the military? All right. You go down into a silo or you go to a place where you don't see people and you're out there in the stinking cold, middle of Montana or middle of some place I don't want to announce because this will get mad at me. But yes, I could live total lockdown for 3 months. I don't like people. I don't need girls, tobacco, beer. I am addicted to fast food, so that's the next question. But 3 months, not a problem. I got books. I got more books to read than you do. That's why you always have a library. That's why I always send out reading material. Because people are stupid. Okay? 2, I don't like people. I don't like society. I do like the ladies. Okay? And a lot of people, oh, God, what happens if everything goes? This is not a real SHTF. This is a minor infraction. Real SHTF, Uncle Alan be in BZ, British Honduras, or that's what happens when you have stroke problem. Belize. Uncle Alan's going to be in Belize. Okay? Uncle Alan's going to open a nice little coffee shop, and the ladies upstairs will service you at $300 US. And the cup of coffee is free. Okay? Now, let's see. Can you handle addiction? I only have one addiction left. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Okay? I do take... Excuse me. I have to Irish up something. I don't really drink or I smoke or stuff like that, or gaming. The weird thing is the gaming part, their addiction process, red, green, and blue, makes me totally motion sickness. So if I play too long of a certain electronic device, I vomit. And I have a screen for this because without this, I'd be upchucking right now. Okay? And also on addictions, I use it to advantage. You're hooked on whatever addiction is it. Uncle Alan's going to make money. Okay, and that's the 10 questions. Sorry, this has been a very long VR to Ontario Homestead, but Uncle Alan will make money, will take your kids, have sex with your wife, and live happily ever after, and you are summer sausage. So think about it. Are you mean enough? Are you tough enough? Uncle Alan wants to retire. I want to teach Sunday school and relax on the couch, not paranoid on the couch. Also, I have a nice little sleeping bag. Catch you later, folks.